Movie review video. Okay, so we're gonna start off with a girl with the dragon tattoo. Now, this isn't one of those videos where I'm gonna be like, oh my god, I read the book and the movie had nothing to do with the book. La 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 la. You know, why did they cast this person for this role? Totally. No. Be prepared for that when I do the Hunger Games. When that comes out, March 23rd, because I'm taking an entire week off of my life to go see this movie. Like, I'm gonna be fucking camping out in front of a movie theater. I haven't told anybody about this plan. Well, I haven't told my parents, but I told everybody else about this plan. But I plan on camping out, and nobody's gonna stop me, and I'm gonna do it. Like, I'm fucking gonna do it, and no one's gonna stop me. But this isn't one of those videos because I didn't read The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo. I just found out that this guy, the author existed about a year or two ago in the Swedish version. The last one in the Swedish version was like, oh my god, critically acclaimed, and let's do an American version. So I didn't read the book. I missed the first 5 minutes because we were late, but, shit happens. So this is what I got from, before I go to the movie, I'd seen the trailer, not going to the movie without knowing anything at all. All I could gather from the trailer was that Rooney Mara is a detective person, and she's fucking badass, and she's gay. And then James Bond is in this movie, and he's kind of a wimp, but he's still a badass detective. So I was getting, like, fucking Black Swan, and there's a lot of sexual tension. I don't know where I got that. Probably because, when he's telling her to tell your girlfriend to go home or something. So, like, fuck yeah, sexual tension. I bet there's a bunch in this film. So I was like, Black Swan, meet James Bond, and it's gonna be fucking hot. Wrong! I was so fucking wrong. I was so wrong, it's not even funny. No, I was disappointed because there's so much straight sex in this movie. In the lesbian scene was probably like 5 seconds. They were just kissing, and then they woke up in the bed, and then she got out of bed because somebody's knocking on her door. That's like it. And then they kissed before she when she was saying goodbye. I'm like, no, that pissed me off. And the movie, I didn't understand what was going on. I knew that there was some Nazis and somebody was dead, but they weren't dead, and there was some more deaths. And that poor kitty! Holy fuck, they killed the kitty! Did you see this movie? Like, they didn't even give the cat a name. It was just Cat. It was just like, oh my god, why would you do that? And his head was, oh my god. Like, just thinking about it just upsets me. Because I do that when I see roadkill on the fucking road, like, oh my god, a poor squirrel, oh my god, a poor bunny, oh my god, a poor kitty, who the fuck hit the cat? Go fuck yourselves if you do that. I once dated this dude that was like, yeah, I shoot squirrels, sitting in my truck, and I'll shoot him in the fucking road. Like, why would you do that? What would compel you to shoot a fucking squirrel with an airsoft rifle? That's retarded, and I never use that word. Like, the poor squirrel. What if he has a family? What if he is trying to sustain his family? He's just trying to make a living. He's squirrel dad, he's late for work, he's gonna get laid off, and then you fucking shoot him. Like, just no, way to make that squirrel's family's life a living hell. That's how I felt when I saw the kitty. Other than that, it was a pretty good movie, besides the fact that I didn't know what the hell was going on because everybody was mumbling all the time, and, let's use British accents even though we're in Sweden. But I stopped questioning things a long time ago. Okay, and then there was Sherlock Holmes. I didn't see the original Sherlock Holmes. You're noticing a pattern of me not going to see the originals before I go see the sequels or the remakes or whatever. Yeah, I don't get it either. Even though I saw the original Footloose and I never saw the remake of Footloose, probably because I was afraid of being disappointed, and I've never seen Dirty Nancy. That's beside the point. Sherlock Holmes now. So I didn't see the original Sherlock Holmes. I knew Amy Adams was the main female lead in the other movie, and that it wasn't anything at all like the Sherlock Holmes books. It's just Jude Law and Robert Downey Jr. kicking some ass and using some awesome British rhetoric. And that Amy Adams was in it, was going to be hot. And then, like, within 10 minutes of the movie, they kill off Amy Adams. Like, why am I still sitting in the theater if she is not there? Why am I... No, you kill off Amy Adams, you kill off my soul. So I tried to tune out, but then it was pretty interesting, so I just kept watching it. I was just like, this is pretty badass, and then he's just so funny. Like, he's so... I don't know. It was a good movie. I was pretty impressed by it. I heard the first movie sucked, and then I heard this first movie was also good, so I didn't go see the first movie, even though it was like Amy Adams was in it, and I don't know. I don't know what was in my head when I didn't see the first one. I probably had better things to do with my life, like sleep. And then I went to go see Mission Impossible with my friend Ryan, and because he was being super awkward and super weird, because that's how me and his friendship work, is that we're totally awkward with one another, and it's great. I love it. But that was a pretty good movie. I liked Jeremy Renner. Besides Tom Cruise, that was the only name, and Simon Pegg, who was hilarious, by the way, absolutely hilarious. But those three being the only people that I knew were in the movie. Excuse me. No, he was Jeremy Renner was pretty good. I liked him. And yeah, I mean, there was a lot of action. There was a lot of blood. I don't think there was a lot of blood. Just a lot of action. Tom Cruise was kind of like, everybody else is a wimp, and I'm the badass, so we listen to me. And then Jeremy Renner's like, I'm Jeremy Renner, and I'm totally timid, even though I know exactly what I'm doing. I don't know. There's Russians, and they're killing Russians, and it was exciting. So yeah. So if I had to rate this on, I don't know. Should I have like a brownie point system? I don't know how to rate these. Give Dragon Tattoo 3.5 to 4 stars, because I can't really pick between 3.5 and 4. I'll give Sherlock Holmes: A Game of Shadows 4.5, because that was pretty entertaining. It was pretty cool. And then Mission Impossible, probably 3.5 to 3, because I'm not a big Tom Cruise fan. So yeah, so those were the movies. I recommend going to see Sherlock and Dragon Tattoo. Mission Impossible, I guess that's up to you, really. I mean, it kind of bugged me. So, yeah. So, I've got one more video pending tonight. So, from my knowledge, in case I decide to do a last minute one. So, stay tuned. We're almost done. See you soon.